question is who can beat Ted Cruz?
Right. Well, it looks like Allred. I don't know why your opponent is trying to cave.
I'm telling you, it's not Allred. I mean, it's going to be a Hispanic candidate, a strong Hispanic candidate. Listen, Rochelle Garza outperformed Bethel by 3 points. I outperformed Bethel by 3 points. I don't play punditry, but I love Bethel. I'm just trying to tell you that hard work ethic, and yeah, some identity politics. You need to motivate Hispanic people to go vote.
Yikes. That was Texas State Senator running for the U.S. Senate to unseat the incredibly terrible Ted Cruz, Roland Gutierrez, Democrat, implying that his black challenger, Representative Colin Allred, former NFL linebacker turned civil rights attorney, cannot win in the election because he's black. He didn't say that quite directly, but he implied it by saying that you have to be Hispanic to win in this race. That's what he is implying by using words directly, so actually explicitly saying it out loud. Brazenly, off the record supposedly, because this was a secret recording. Is there not any place in this country that doesn't have racism just bubbling out of every pore? Is there not a place where you can just win based on your values, based on the issues you stand for, the change you promise to make when in office, the kind of person that you are, the kind of campaign you run? Is it all just BS identity politics, or is it 100% that, or is there any place where values matter left at all, or nah? Is that not something we do anymore? Voting based on who somebody is? Or has it all got to be some hook based on something divisive that make people at each other's throats and judge people based on the color of their skin or their ethnic background? Is that how we're going to do it? But is it true? Do the numbers bear out what he's saying? It is true that Texas has a very large Hispanic and Latino population, 42%, but there have been plenty of candidates that have won statewide races that are not Hispanic, so it wouldn't be true based upon that. How about the numbers in this exact race? Well, as the Daily Beast reported, according to an Emerson College poll released on January 18th, 29% of Democratic primary voters plan to support Allred, while only 7% currently support Gutierrez. Still, 37% do remain undecided. The same poll shows an hypothetical matchup between Cruz and Allred in a dead heat, with 42% supporting Cruz and 40% supporting Allred. In that matchup, 8% currently go for someone else and 11% undecided. So it sounds like no. Sounds like you're getting your butt beat pretty hard in this race, and you're just trying to do anything you can to grasp at straws, to swing for the fences with some very divisive language that does not seem to bear out in the numbers or the facts. But when called out on this, did his campaign back down? No, they doubled down. Quote, Latinos are the biggest ethnic group in Texas. Roland can energize the base and speak to a broad range of voters, Sam Robles, Gutierrez's campaign manager, said in a statement, as reported by the Daily Beast. Quote continues, Roland Gutierrez has a better chance of taking down Ted Cruz because Latino ticket splitters, particularly rural men, are interested in a candidate like Roland. Research shows strong Latino candidates routinely outperform the top of the ticket. It's time Texans have an opportunity to vote for a candidate that looks like them, talks like them, and has lived their life, close quote. Tripling down from there in an internal memo provided to the Daily Beast, the Gutierrez campaign continued with Gutierrez's reasoning. Quote, recent elections in Texas make a clear case for Hispanic candidates as serving to mobilize Hispanic voters, close quote. So that's one way to do it, but again, them numbers though. How about just run your race based on what you stand for? How about just hone your message and don't do this? How about just keep your morals intact and your values intact when running for office? So if you don't win the campaign at the end, you can say, at least I did not imply that you have to be a certain race or ethnicity to win the race. How about hold your head high because winning isn't everything? Is it possible? I'm just kidding. It's politics. Do you, boo. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. You can subscribe to my podcast, Last Week on Earth, where I cover politics and lots more. Everything that happened during Last Week on Earth. All right, cool.